welcome back to the channel. If any of you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well. I do drop new content on this channel every single day. So with that being said, let's get into the video. I want to talk today about Sundial growers, ticker symbol SNDL. Probably one of the hottest stocks, or just most trendy stocks, most talked about stock in 2021 so far. Sundial growers, ticker symbol SNDL. It is at $1.52 at the time of this video. Now, last week we saw Sndl absolutely fly, and a lot of people made a lot of money. It was cleared the $3 mark, you guys. Sndl, it jumped all the way to $3.96 at one point, and it just since then, it seemed back last week when it hit this mark, somewhat seemed a little too good to be true. And obviously that is the case, as we are back down to $1.52 at the time of this video. Now, I just want to let you guys know that I did mention Sundial growers to you guys back on January 4th. This video only has 477 views, but I gave you guys Sndl at 47 cents. So hopefully you guys made some gains from that video till now. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research before investing. So I just want to quickly touch on Sundial growers for a bit, talk about the stock, talk about my thoughts about the stock, some opinions, and then give a few news things that came out regarding Sndl. So first and foremost, Sundial growers did regain compliance with the Nasdaq minimum bid price rule. The rule is the shares have to be trading above $1 for at least 10 consecutive business days, and Sundial was able to do that, sitting at above $1 for over 10 days. And that's obviously some good news there, okay? Also, today, it was announced that Sundial announces issuance of new warrants and 89.1 million proceeds from warrant exercises. So as you can see in this article, it says that Sundial announced today that holders of 98.3 million warrants to purchase common shares of the company will exercise their cash warrants at a price of 0.80 cents and $1.10 for gross proceeds to Sundial of 89.1 million. So in exchange for this, the company will issue 98.3 million warrants, each entitling the holders to purchase one common share at exercise price of $1.50, obviously subject to customary anti-dilution adjustments. And Sundial also has granted the holders rights to have the common shares issuable upon exercise of the new warrants registered pursuant to a registration statement and to be filed by the SEC. So this is kind of interesting because in previous videos, I had talked about the red flags of Sndl being that their finances and their business metrics were not very strong. So the company is effectively selling more shares than they are of cannabis. And for example, in 2020 of the second quarter, the revenue for Sundial was only $20.2 million Canadian. And as you can see here, they sold 89.1 million shares of gross proceeds to the company. So they're obviously trading more shares than they are cannabis products themselves. But nonetheless, this is very interesting news as well. And like I've said, so with the price now sitting at $1.53, I think when it hit almost $4 last week, a lot of people were hyped. And then obviously from that price, a lot of people will begin to pull profits, which makes complete sense as this stock was so low for such a long time. I'm sure a lot of people had many shares. And when it hit that amount, a lot of people pulled their profits, which immediately caused the stock to drop. And then since, we've just seen a complete level off, but still up significantly from what it was. If we do take a look at Sndl, the 3-month chart, the stock is up 450% over the last 3 months. But here, like I said, February 11th really took off, has dripped off since then. But for this long period of time, almost beginning of December till about mid-January, was just around the same price, 60, 50, 70 cents right there. So I'm sure a lot of people loaded up here and then made their profits here and then pulled their profits here. Sundial cannabis moving forward. So they've really taken a step into the retail side, creating their own products, as you can see here, pens, tinctures, other CBD products that they are entering the market in. And the company is really trying to implement just data-driven consumer data and analytics to their back-end systems. And I think this will help them in the long run. Also, I doesn't need to really be spoken about, but the US legalization of marijuana or cannabis at the federal level, I have mixed feelings about whether or not this will help Sundial Cannabis. One, because obviously they are established in Canada and are established cannabis company there. But if the legalization does happen in the United States at the federal level, which many people believe it will soon due to the Biden administration and the Democrats in the Senate, but if that does happen, I can also see the opposite happening of more companies coming out in the United States and taking over anything that Sundial has going, because obviously there'll be more saturation in the cannabis market if it opens up in the United States. I'm sure there's hundreds of cannabis companies in the United States ready to go, locked and loaded, ready to take off once the legalization happens in the United States. So that is also something to look at. But as far as if I still believe Sundial Growers is still a buy, I do want to say this is still a buy. Potentially, I think we're going to see more of a dip here. Again, just my opinion, but I think we can still enter Sundial Growers at the right price point. I do think this is a $5 to $10 stock in 2021 at some point. Remains to be seen when that will be, when the jump will happen. But just in my opinion, I think that they are making the right moves from the business metric side to move forward and then start creating revenue. Positive business metrics is really what Sundial Growers needs. All right. So let me know in the comments below if you guys have any Sndl. Let me know what price you guys loaded up on. Let me know if you've made any serious money off this stock. As always, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well. And as always, have a good day.